Hey guys, Funsho here from We Coach Crypto, and today is Technical Analysis Thursday. I'm joined with Asi, our pro trader, who will be going through technical analysis with you guys. How you doing, Asi? You well today?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good, brilliant stuff. So we had a brief chat earlier, and your sort of thoughts are that Bitcoin might retract a little bit. Is that right?
Yes, man. Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get into it, Asi. If you want to start going through, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame. And as you all know, last week we hit 30K level again and bounced it from support. Okay, so we technically did a double bottom here. All right, you can call it double bottom or triple bottom.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
we had another bottom here. But anyway, we get in this bounce and we bounce all the way to the top of the range. This is our trading range. Okay, 40K is the top of the range. So we can pull back from here. We definitely can pull back from here, you know, to make a bullish pullback, not something bearish, a bullish pullback, maybe found support in 35, 34, whatever, something like that, and then continue our run up and maybe break out of the range. This is one possibility. Another possibility is that we're just gonna go straight from where we are and break out of the range. It's a possibility, but you know, we've been consolidating here at the top for the last day or two, and we might need to pull back before we break out. So that will be amazing opportunity to buy Bitcoin, definitely Bitcoin, and I'm eyeing some coins to buy as well, but definitely Bitcoin. It's actually doing an ascending triangle here, but it looks like it want to pull back from it. If it's gonna break this trend line and make a lower low below 38,700, it might continue down a little bit, you know, just to, you know, people taking profits. That's how my market moves. You have to pull back in order to continue higher. So we can see a pullback from where we are. We definitely can. I don't try to predict the market. If it drops, I'm buying, and if it breaks out, I'm buying more. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, make a call and you know what I mean. I'm trading the market. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm letting the market show me the way. If it wanna pull back, yeah, I'm buying. If it breaks out, I'm adding. Simple as that.
I'm with you. Perfect. Okay, so in terms of any other aspects of Bitcoin, is there anything else that you wanted to highlight that you've seen, you know, in terms of accumulation or any of the other indicators?
Oh, last week we talked about a descending triangle. Okay, now, as you know, descending triangle very bearish, but Bitcoin decided to break up, so it might have been not a descending triangle, but a falling wedge. Okay, a falling wedge, something like that, and that's actually makes much more sense. I wasn't buying the idea of a falling wedge because we had this wicks. Okay, usually the falling wedge holding the wicks inside the wedge, but you know, we always learning. So yeah, man, that's a falling wedge. And I'm looking for a higher low here on the Bitcoin chart. Okay, so we had the low, that's our bottom, local bottom. Now we're looking for a higher low to confirm the uptrend, because an uptrend need to have a series of higher lows and higher highs. So we need a higher low and a higher high. So the higher high will take us out of the 40K resistance, and then we might see new all-time high this year, guys. This is very surprising what we're seeing for Bitcoin now. I just want to show you guys the Bitcoin dominance chart, because this is a very important chart to look at before you even looking on trading altcoins. Okay, in general, you wanna see the direction of the Bitcoin dominance before buying into altcoins, because it's very important. So you can see the Bitcoin dominance. All right, so it's uploaded. You can see we're breaking out of an ascending triangle to the upside. Okay, that means the Bitcoin dominance is increasing, okay? It's increasing, and it means that the altcoin dominance is decreasing, all right, at the moment. In the mid, we can see the midterm trend of the dominance going up and up. So your best place to park your money now, in my opinion, is Bitcoin. Okay, obviously you will have some altcoins that will outperform Bitcoin, of course, you know, the small cap coins, but in general you want to stick to Bitcoin at the moment, because it looks like we are entering a Bitcoin season, just like we had in September. You can see that was a October, September 2020. We had the same idea, ascending triangle, boom, Bitcoin season. Then it pulled back. The pullback was a little altcoin rally, and then another ascending triangle, Bitcoin season all the way to 65K, and then, you know, alt season on. All right. No, sorry, that was the top of Bitcoin. The rally on the dominance was around 30K, but you get my point.
Yeah.
When you want to put money in Bitcoin, and when this chart is in the red, you want to park your money in altcoins.
Yeah, makes total sense. So seeing that trend there, it makes sense to have your capital sat in Bitcoin rather than altcoins, because the performance is going to be higher in Bitcoin based on the dominance. Just for people that don't understand how the dominance works and how when Bitcoin pushes, altcoins retract, can you just give people a little bit more information on that?
Yeah. So Bitcoin dominance chart is a very good chart when you trade in altcoins, and you want to keep it simple. You look at it on the weekly, all right? And when you see a clear downtrend, you see the red in the trend, you know this is an alt season, okay? You can see a clear top here. Once it topped out and roll over, that was the biggest alt season of this cycle, of the current cycle, from January 2021 to May, to basically till the crash, okay?
Yeah.
So, and also here we had a very good alt season. That was the DeFi season in the summer of 2020. And this was the 2017 altcoin rally. We had a few of them. So you want to look on this chart when you buy altcoins. Now, when this chart is at support, as you can see, this is a weekly chart, okay? We're looking on the macro move now, and on the move for the next few weeks to few months, okay? So yeah, you can see we haven't been in these levels for the Bitcoin dominance for like since 2018, okay? And from here it usually breaks out, it usually bounces, okay? So we can see a move here from the dominance to maybe to 52%, okay, maybe to 62%, and when it's moving up, it's gonna steal the show, okay? Bitcoin will make you more money than Ethereum, and more money than ADA, more money than all the large dogs, in my opinion, and you can test it out. That's pretty clear to me. Now, you want to look for a rejection when Bitcoin dominance will hit resistance. Let's say it's going to hit resistance at around 60% and pull back. This is where you want to start. Hey, all right, so we might get an altcoin rally, start buying some altcoins, you know, and once it's bottom out and continue, you want to flip it to Bitcoin.
I'm with you. That makes total sense. So this is really important when you're thinking about trading the crypto market, to understand the Bitcoin dominance, because it has a major effect on the performance of any cryptocurrencies that you're choosing to trade, right?
Yeah, man, it's the second most important chart in crypto after Bitcoin chart, obviously.
Definitely. Okay. And is there anything else that you wanted to show us on the Bitcoin side of things?
No, from here, you want to look on Ethereum. Now, if you look on Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, okay, when Ethereum versus the Bitcoin chart is in the green, you know you are in an alt season, basically, okay? Because Ethereum is the biggest crypto out there after Bitcoin. And if it's gaining more value than Bitcoin, the dominance is dropping, and then you get an alt season. So at the moment, if you look on Ethereum BTC, it looks like it's losing to Bitcoin. You can see here, You can see here, lower high, lower high, lower high, top. Okay, so we are in a downtrend here on the
Yeah.
Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart. And if we're going to lose this level of support at around 0.55, it might drop. It might drop versus the Bitcoin. So if you want to ask now, where should I buy? What should I buy, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Definitely Bitcoin if you want to buy crypto.
I'm with you. Makes sense.
You want to look on the Ethereum USD chart?
Yeah, definitely.
So Ethereum USD, you can see Ethereum USD is actually in the green, while Ethereum BTC is in the red. Okay, so that means Ethereum is gaining dollar value, but Bitcoin is gaining more dollar value. So you always want to think, where should I park my money for the maximum returns? Okay, so that's why you have the BTC pairing to check it out. So Ethereum looking good. You know, we broke out of a falling wedge here. Nice double bottom. But you know, now if Bitcoin will pull back, we're gonna see Ethereum probably gonna pull back as well, make a higher low, and that's your entry if you want to buy more Ethereum on the higher low once Bitcoin is holding support.
Makes total sense. Brilliant. Okay, and are there any other indicators with Ethereum that are worth looking at as well when it comes to the swing trades?
Yeah, if you want to look, weekly, you want to look on the where we are in the big picture. You go on the weekly chart, you go on the stochastic RSI. On the weekly, it's my favorite. And you can see when the blue line is crossing, look at this level. When the blue line is crossing above the orange line and they both come above 20, you can see on the side here, you have 20. 20 is the bottom of the blue range, okay?
Yeah.
So when it goes there, after it crossed, this is a very bullish signal. Very bullish signal for a swing trade for, you look at that here. Look at that here. October 2020. End of October 2020, right here. If you bought Ethereum here at $400, it went all the way to 4K from that cross. So that's a pretty good signal, very good signal.
Yeah, sure.
10x. It's a 10x for Ethereum, not for a small cap coin. So here, we're not gonna. It will take some time till we see the crosses come up above. Obviously, you can buy here and hodl it, and it's gonna make you probably good money. But I like to wait for these crosses to come to the bullish territories before I'm buying, because I rather buy coins that are now in the bullish territories. All right. So if you look on Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin stochastic RSI on the weekly, you can see it's much more. Sorry, let's take that chart. It's much more bullish. You can see let me make it larger here. You can see the blue line is almost at the bullish territories. All right.
Yeah.
So once we're gonna probably this week on the weekly close, we might see it coming up to this bullish territory. So on the macro picture, we get in a very bullish buy signal for Bitcoin for the next couple of weeks or multi-month swing trade, hodl. So I'm gonna definitely buy more Bitcoins if it's gonna pull back or break out.
Perfect. So just to explain as well for people that don't understand what those lines are, can you just give a brief outline of what they actually are and what they indicate?
You mean the stochastic RSI?
Yeah.
Stochastic RSI is a momentum indicator, and when the blue cross above the orange, it's like a golden cross. If you know the moving average cross, golden cross.
Yeah.
So it's like a golden cross. It's good thing. Momentum of the bulls exceeding the bearish pressure, the bearish momentum. So we are in an uptrend on the momentum, and then it affects the price. Now, when the momentum breaks below, okay, that means selling pressure getting stronger. We get in pullbacks. Okay, we get in the pullbacks once you get the cross. Okay, you can see as here we got a pullback, and that was actually the beginning of Bitcoin momentum shift, because from here, that was basically, obviously we got to 60K from 40, but when we're talking about momentum wise, that was the time you want to flip it to altcoins, because altcoin had much better momentum and much better gains, you know, and it really crashed the price at some point, you know. Momentum dropped.
I'm with you. So with the stochastic RSI, then what that's actually giving you is a very good indicator on how to maximize your profit and also how to protect your profit during downturns as well. So that's a brilliant piece there, and that's something that we cover in the course as well that we offer.
Yeah, it's a very good my favorite indicator for long-term swing trades. Amazing, because even if you know crypto is very volatile, you know, it's going up and down and up and down and up. But when you know you get the stochastic RSI cross to the bullish territories, you can hodl, you know, even if it's going to pull back 50%, you hodl and you actually buying more because you got the stochastic RSI cross.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
this is not a perfect indicator. Sometimes it will fake you out, but in general, it's very high percentage of, you know, very high probability trades when you get this weekly cross to the bullish territories.
I'm with you. And just quickly for anyone that's watching as well, you know, if you guys have got any questions at all when you're watching these videos and you're looking at this technical analysis, please leave us questions in the comments. We always get back to everybody and we love helping people. So yeah, that's brilliant, Asi. Fantastic analysis there. So is there anything else you wanted to show us on Ethereum, or we moving on to one of the other projects?
Yeah, we can go over a different one because, you know, Ethereum is the same. And also if you look on ADA, you know, it's probably the same, you know, because you know what I mean? It's in the same style of chart. It's even weaker than Ethereum. Let's look on the stochastic here on the weekly. You can see momentum is just now crossing. It's just now crossing, but you can stay stuck in this range for a long time. Let me, because you can stay here in the gutter for a while. You need it to cross to 20 for it to be bullish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it can stay here a long time. A lot of people just buying the cross. You can, but you might chop around here for multiple months till you really get the real signal when it come up to the bullish territories above 20. So to me, the first thing I do when I trade altcoins, crypto, I always look on the weekly chart with stochastic RSI to see where am I. And at the moment we have in the trading group a couple of coins that actually have a bullish crosses on the stochastic and are actually more bullish than Bitcoin at the moment.
Definitely. I think there's a few that are in there that have performed extremely well over the last few weeks, and considering Bitcoin's dominance is as high as it is, you know, that's testament to you that you know what you're doing and how to pick these projects to get winners, which is brilliant.
I'll give you an example. AXS, a trade we had. All right, look on you open the stochastic RSI, boom, look at this cross. Okay, it crossed here, okay, and it came up to the bullish territories on this weekly candle. Okay, so when it was around $8, it came to the weekly territories here on the RSI.
Yeah,
so we spotted on here on the $8, and we actually bought the breakout of the all-time high. That was the all-time high at around $11 right here on this weekly candle. We bought the breakout, and this thing really mooned 300%, more than 300%. Obviously, we took profits along the way because, you know, to minimize risk and take profits, lock in the gains. But this is a very bullish move, 320%. You know, when Bitcoin is doing nothing and most cryptos are doing nothing, this thing made, you know, 4x the money. So that's a very, and this is, I found it because of the stochastic RSI cross. You know, I don't do fundamentals research so much and all that stuff. First, I look on the technicals. Then I look on the fundamentals.
I'm with you. And I mean, that was an amazing trade. I know that everyone in the group was jumping and singing around in the group with the performance of Axie Infinity. And you know, in terms of what you said there as well, because you know yourself, my side, I do a lot of research and analysis, and Axie Infinity as a project is absolutely booming at the moment, and I can understand why, because it's got that kind of similarity to Pokemon, and Pokemon was huge globally, and this is a blockchain based game. You know, you use an ERC20 token, and the community for it is growing at a massive rate, and I think it's still got a lot more to give in the long term.
Yeah, absolutely. This thing can go higher. At the moment, if you're looking on the daily, on the stochastic RSI is also working on the daily. If you wanna notify potential pullback, obviously it's not always right, but you can see here it pulled back. The blue line crossed below the orange line, and it's coming down now. Okay, so it crossed bearish. This is the opposite of what we're looking for. So on the daily. So now we are pretty much expecting for it to pull back so we can buy more and ride it, because it might go higher than what it did, you know.
Definitely. I think you're right. And it's the smartest way to trade, isn't it? But doing it this way, because you get those indicators, and that gives you a good inkling. It's not 100% guaranteed, but a very good inkling as to which direction it's going to go. And you position yourself. If it's breaking out, going higher, you buy more, ride it up. If it's breaking lower, you scale yourself in and buy lower, ready for the bounce. It just makes sense.
Yeah, man.
Perfect. So I think one that I did want to cover as well, and I'm not going to badmouth it in any way, because ultimately its performance has been absolutely ridiculous this year. But one that I did want to get technical analysis from you on is Dogecoin, because the community for it is huge. People seem to love that coin, and I know it's brought a lot of major gains for people, but I just wanted to get an idea from you, sort of where it is at the moment, and what you think's likely to happen with it in the short term.
Well, yeah, man, Dogecoin, amazing. It has an amazing year. I think it was the best gainer of the year. Look, on the stochastic RSI, we are still in the bearish territories. We're still in the lower territories. Obviously, you can buy here and, you know, wish for a bounce, but it might go down more, or just, you know, be boring for a while, because look how much it went up, man.
It's insane.
This is ridiculous. It's like 280, almost 300x. Okay, this is not joke. Okay, 300x, man. Come on, man. It's like you put $1, you make 300. It's ridiculous. It's a bubble. This is a bubble. So
a very big one as well.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay out of it. But as you know, I'm a momentum trader. If I see a good technical pattern, you know, like an ascending triangle, inverse head and shoulders, I'm gonna buy. But at the moment, I don't see any strength in Dogecoin. At the moment, it's looking like the majority of the altcoins, just like in a bearish trend.
Yeah.
And I told you, I'm expecting now more of a bullish momentum for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Some altcoins that look better. That these charts looking awful. All altcoins looking like that. So I'm gonna stay away of altcoins for a while. Trading only gaming coins. That's what we trade in the group, gaming coins, because the chart's looking amazing. Look at this chart, for example. Okay, look on the daily here. Sorry about that. 1 second, go normal scale. You can see this chart is much more bullish.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the breakout here. All these shit coins, okay, the big dogs that had a very good year, like Dogecoin, it's like here, okay, the price.
Yeah.
And this one is already almost breaking new all-time high. All right. So yeah, I'm buying only the ones that are very bullish. Okay, I don't like to buy, you know, crypto that is looking bearish at the moment, you know.
No, that makes sense. And I think a lot of people get sidetracked into a lot of these projects and invest in them with that expectation that they're just going to continue performing the way that they have, without actually understanding how these charts and indicators work. And that's why education is so key in this game. You know, you can't just walk in and pick a horse. It's, you know, you have to understand what you're doing and how these market cycles work, how these projects tend to behave, and that's why this technical analysis is so important. But yeah, these gaming tokens are absolutely killing it at the moment. They are so hot. You know, you showed Axie. SLP is another one that's to do with Axie as well. That's what people are rewarded, and yeah, they seem to be doing really well. I mean, it's something that I spoke about in a few videos actually, where I explained to people that these gaming industry related tokens and the NFT marketplace and the DeFi marketplace, that it's just a matter of time before they start blowing up. And you know that all of them have. All of them. DeFi was insane, and I don't think it's anywhere near finished. I think that's still going to carry on blowing up during different periods of the market cycle. But the NFT marketplace and the gaming industry as well, I can just see so much more growth coming with these.
Oh, let's look on Bitcoin last time on the smaller time frame, because it looks like it might, you know, roll over a little bit here. Look on the 1 hour. Sorry about the, I don't know why it's so slow.
It's all good.
Well, it's still holding. It's still holding here, but we might see a drop. We might see a drop in the coming days. I would love to see a drop, buying Bitcoin and some gaming coins on the discount. And yeah, we're gonna have another leg up, in my opinion. Another leg up. I can see Bitcoin going to these levels. Let's show you one sec. These levels around 46K or 50K, even 50K, man. In the next in August. In August, I can see Bitcoin knocking on the doors of 50K.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Perfect. Brilliant stuff. Well, thank you very much, as always, Asi. We offer a cryptocurrency trading group course. We do trade alerts, everything that you need to learn how to be a pro trader. You get access directly to Asi. You get direct access to me. We've got constant support for you guys. And if any of you are interested, just drop in the comments below trader, and we'll send you information all about the course. But it's fantastic because you get all of the trade setups. You also get trade alerts. You get 2 Telegram groups that you go into. So in those Telegram groups, one of them is the support group and chat. So you can speak to us, ask us any questions. You also get a copy of the course, obviously. There are video walkthroughs in there, teach you everything, all about the stochastic RSI, how to get yourself set up and started on Binance so that you can learn how to trade. And guys, it's the perfect time to get involved because, as Asi has rightly said, the likelihood is that we're going to have another leg up. It looks like this next half of the bull run is starting. Asi, anything that you want to add?
Yeah, remember, we are going up now 7 days in a row. So if you're looking for a pullback, be patient. The pullback is coming, whether it's from here or whether it's from after we break out. But we can get a pullback.
Definitely. Completely agree. And obviously with that pullback, you know, that creates opportunities as well. But, you know, as always, guys, understand the marketplace is very volatile. You need to be careful. You need to understand what you're doing. You need to make sure that you've got that education and you've got people there that know what they're doing in this marketplace to help support you so that you can win in this marketplace. Asi, pleasure to have you on here as always. Guys, if you've taken anything from this video that's been useful for you, please like the video, drop any informational questions into the comments section, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell to get future videos, and we will catch up with you in the next one. Take care, guys.